Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. So we have arrived, just parked. It's pretty crazy in here so far. One thing I hate is being late. So it starts at 10, but people start showing up clearly before 10. So hopefully these lines aren't wild, but you guys stick around. I'm gonna show you what's going down. I forgot to print out my ticket, and there's a digital copy on your phone, but they don't even let you print that off. So I had to pay $4 a piece to print out both days of the ticket. But really dumb, but you have to do it though. So let's go in. Give me a couple punches, get him, boom, 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 yeah.
But when I get to you, I know you can do it, I can do it, I know you can do it. But I want to.
We have our Mayo Buddy personal percussive massager. So 3 levels.
Okay.
So your shoulders right here.
Okay.
Okay, so this is level 1.
Okay.
This is percussive. Okay, I'm gonna put it up to level 2.
Okay.
Okay, muscles are starting to heat up.
Yeah. Free massage, guys.
Okay, now I'm gonna put it to level 3.
Okay.
It's going at 3,000 RPM. Okay, muscles are starting to warm up, starting to loosen up.
Nice.
Now I can turn the Mayo Buddy on its side.
Ooh, that's good.
Okay, so we can get deeper into the muscle tissue. You know, start breaking it up, breaking up all that, you know, myofascial tissue, getting more blood flow to more areas.
My hand's shaking.
And I'm not really pressing that hard. You know, if I started pressing really hard.
That's really good.
Yes. Does it feel awesome?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Willie Johnson.
This awesome crowd. Enjoy.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Eric. How you guys doing today?
Welcome to the Fit Expo, everybody. We are so happy to be back. I think we've been back here now for about 7 years, and it's been amazing ride. Obviously, Jeremy just won his 4th men's physique Olympia title, so we're very proud of him. And you know, he needed to do a what I call give everybody a head start this year. So therefore, he had to get into this sling. So we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on with the updates. We're going to talk a little bit about the business side of bodybuilding and fitness. We're going to talk about how to get sponsorships. We're going to talk about what makes products different when it comes to all these booths and what products are being put into their, what kind of ingredients are being put into products. So we're going to talk a little bit about everything in the short time that we're here, and then you can also talk to us back at the Evogen booth, as well as, where's your booth?
Here, X-Hero booth is the back corner.
It's like 1400 and what?
1411.
1411. So the big picture of Jeremy in the white up on that corner, then the big picture of Jeremy in the blue in the right corner. So he'll be at both places right afterwards. So he'll go to his clothing company, and then he's going to come over to Evogen. So let's talk a little bit about what kind of year you had. 4 years in a row, and arguably, I mean, unarguably the greatest of all time in men's physique, 4 out of the 5. And right now, we had an amazing year. Can you talk a little bit about kind of what's going on right now?
Yeah, man, we had a plan this year to make a statement. And every single year I've gone in with the intention of trying to grab that perfect score. And up until this year, I've fallen a little short. And last year, 2016, I was actually close to Buendia. I won by 1 point.
On body weight, 35 to 50 grams of protein. And we're talking about clean carbs. So we want to make sure that you're getting clean protein and clean carbs. Make sure you're taking care of your hearts too. Make sure you got your high omega content. Do your homework, do your blood work. These things, a lot of guys that are getting really extreme are not looking very healthy on the inside. They may look healthy on the outside. And Jeremy gets his blood work done every 4 months. He gets his blood work done every 4 months. When we talk about blood work, what are we talking about? We're talking about his full chemistry panel, which checks his liver, his kidneys, blood glucose levels. He's checking inflammation levels. He's getting his lipids checked, his HDL, LDL, his ratio. He's getting everything checked. So it's not just going through the motion. You know, I think a lot of people, you know, poured out, you know, God rest his soul, Dallas McCarver passed away. We found out post-autopsy that he had 100% blockage. I mean, you know, a lot of that stuff could have been found out if he was more proactive, and that's why I want to make sure to get the message out there. You guys, go get your heart checked. Make sure you get your blood work done. You know, how often do you get your blood work done?
Every 4 months. He won't even tell me my next plan until I get it done. So that's how important it is.
I literally won't even talk to him. I said, you know, did you get it done? Did you get your blood draw? Did you go talk to the doc? Did you get everything done? And then until that happens, I just keep texting him back saying, let me know when it's finished. Because that's just as important as anything at this point.
Or your health comes first. I mean, if you guys aren't healthy, you're not going to be able to get on the stage and progress in your physique anyways. You know, we got to start from the inside out.
So remember, guys, I mean, this is my takeaway message for you guys today is really make sure you take care of yourself. Don't just look healthy on the outside. Make sure you're looking healthy on the inside when you get your blood work done. Go get your calcium score checked. Literally, most hospitals in the area have a calcium score where they can do a CAT scan of your heart. It's anywhere from 100 to 150 bucks, and they can tell you how much calcium deposits you have within your heart, within your arteries. And a lot of people don't want to know what that is. But if you don't know what that is, then you're so far behind the 8 ball. You really need to make sure, just as important as just basic blood work, to go get a cardio profile. So, and again, if you go talk to your doctor and say, hey, listen, you know, depending on your age, they'll usually up when you start getting into your 30s and 40s, they want you to make sure you get a calcium score done as well. So ask for a calcium score, ask for a chemistry panel, ask for a lipid panel. All of those 3 things are super, super important. And when I talk to my cardiologist, he always asks me, hey, are you making sure to put arginine into your products because it's so heart healthy? It helps dilate your blood vessels to help increase blood flow. And when my cardiologist recommends it, of course I'm putting it in it, but I've been putting it into every product practically that I make at Evogen, something that helps with blood flow when it comes to pre-workout, intra-workout, post-workout. There's either arginine, which right now I'm a huge fan of the nitrosogene because it's arginine bound to silicone, so it's got an actual half-life of 6 hours. That's why nitrosogene, I'm like so amped on that product because it's the next generation of arginine. But again, it's all been tested by myself and the athletes that we have at Evogen who can actually give us feedback the minute they take it. So, but when it comes to diet, I want to take a few moments and talk about cardio and diet. During the off season, doing cardio, how much cardio are you doing?
My cardio in the morning, I'm doing morning cardio about 15-20 minutes, and I'm doing it to regulate my weight. And my cardio and my diet work inversely with each other. So as I'm gaining weight, if my weight's gaining a little too quickly, we might increase the cardio a little bit, or we might back off the food a little bit. Vice versa, if we're not gaining enough, we might back off the cardio some and increase the food. Cardio is going to help you regulate your metabolism. That's what's going to help you get your body going, and that's going to help you guys actually build your metabolism up so you guys are going to take in more and more food. That's why we utilize the cardio in the off-season, so we can get my carbs up. If I'm doing more and more cardio, I can take in more carbohydrates. So at the very beginning of my prep, I can start at 500, 600 grams of carbs and start dieting on that instead of dieting and starting at 250 and ending up at 0. I can start at 500 and end at around 200, or even, I think we went as low as 125 this year. And I tell you what, guys, I don't think anybody else on the Olympia stage was completing 125 grams of carbohydrates. That shit was easy. It wasn't hard. I was walking around with good energy. You know, people were saying, like, you're sucked up, but you're walking around just fine. While all these other guys are dragging asses because they didn't prime their bodies and they didn't get ready early enough.
And people ask me all the time, they say, Hany, how do I get my appetite up so I can grow? The number one thing I tell athletes to get your appetite up is do cardio. If you do cardio, you're going to end up getting hungry. But if you're sitting there just trying to slam food, your metabolism slows down. You're not going to be hungry. This is how you want a clean bulk to go. Clean bulk is about cardio. It can be done either first thing in the morning or it can be done post-workout, depending on your schedule. But it's really important that you do that off-season cardio because you're gonna get hungry and you're gonna be able to take down 400 or 500 grams of carbs. But the minute he calls me and says, "Hey, bro, I'm not really hungry," what do I do?
Go get on the stair climber.
Yeah, he gets on the stair climber, and again, the amount of time you guys all want to know, literally only 10 to 15 minutes in the off-season. 15 minutes. That's it. And that's steady state, and if he feels really, really good, he'll throw in a little bit of intervals, and an interval usually means about 45 seconds or to 1 minute of high, about 150 to 160 beats per minute, and then coming back down to about 120 beats per minute for anywhere from 3 to 4 minutes. And then that cycle goes back and forth faster as we get closer to the show. So when we're getting ready for a show, the intervals are more frequent. But off-season, we may or may not do intervals, but we're doing the cardio. But if he's feeling really good, he'll throw some in. If he's eating a little bit of extra.
Thank you.
Hey guys, Nutrition Vixen here. Make sure if you're in LA to come to the Fit Expo, stop by booth 137 and find out what this is all about.
I started looking at Jasmine Republic for other stuff. I don't know if my screen's big enough for that phone, man.
And it ends up being decently.
I'll start it off. The Maxx takeover.
What's up, baby?
He's here.
2018.
That's
LA
right.
Fit, dude.